Man, it's time for tennis, and I've been thinking about string and rackets, and man, the crosses are such a hassle sometimes. You get the mains done, no big deal, but then you got to weave crosses. Wish there was a product out there that made that a little easier. Oh wait, there totally is. Let me undo these clamps real quick. I'm going to show you what these string weavers are all about. So, this is a string weaver. I guess it could double as a mediocre comb, but it's mostly designed to help make weaving the crosses a lot easier. So I'm going to use this product and I'll show you guys how it works. I've had a little bit of time with this. I've strung a few rackets with the help of this product, and I can definitely see its value. And yeah, I'm just going to break down a little bit about how it's used and what you might want to use it for, if it's for you or if it's not, etc. But if you want to learn more, you can always check out stringweavers.com. But this video should be pretty informative, so let's just get into this. The product basically works in such a way that this lever turns these teeth, or hooks if you want to call them that, up and down. See that? There's a clear material back here behind the red plastic. You can see it as I pivot this lever, it moves up and down. A little hard to see, but I'm pretty sure you can see that. And then the other movement that happens is that these slide back and forth. So you'll have it here so that you can slide them down onto the strings, the mains, and then you'll slide it over once the strings interlace with this clear tooth-like. Honestly, it's a little bit tricky to describe with words, but if I show you the back of it, you'll see that this product makes a lot more sense now perhaps. So basically you'll have the mains of the strings interlaced like this, and you'll push it down so that everything sits flush, and then you'll slide it over so that it all locks in place together. So there is a couple versions of this product, and these are basically just different in the sense that, you know, some string patterns are more dense than other string patterns, so these ones are spaced out a little bit differently. It actually comes with this little indicator, this measurement tool, and you'll line it up on the middle section here, and based on how things line up over here, it'll determine what color of string weaver you'll want to use. And so for this one, it's possible that maybe blue or red would work, but it looks like red fits a little bit better. Maybe even green fits a little bit better, but I don't have green right now, so that's all good. So the way this product works is that you're going to center everything, right? So you'll interlock it afterwards, but initially you're going to have everything line up right in the center. And it's kind of nice if you start in the center, because it makes it easier for this product to line up the strings. If you're in the center, they'll move a little bit more into the notches of this tool. So I start in the center and I get everything lined up, and then I move it down. You can also move it down a little bit later, but it's fine down here. And then I'll slide this over, you see that? So when I slide this over, it locks into the hooks here for the clear section. And once it does that, you can control whether or not it pulls up and down on these strings or it pushes down on these strings. Now, just for another angle of this video, I want you guys to see what it does. Look at the strings, right? Watch the strings. It pulls them up and down. You see that? Basically, you can use this to alternate the tension and run the string right through the middle effortlessly. Instead of having to do that up, down, up, down, up, down, you can just do it right through the middle. So I'll show you guys an example of that real quick. So as you can see, I've already woven it a little bit, but look right here. If I just go right through the center of these strings now, it's effortless. Look at how little friction there is now, right? You can tell because of how much this is moving. Obviously, the closer you get to this, where the tension adjustment is happening, it'll be a little bit easier. But that's what you kind of do. You sort of weave down here, and then you straighten it out towards the top. You know how it is. Because if I wasn't using this, right, I'll alleviate the tension. There's quite a bit more friction. And obviously the further that you get into your string job, the more you will notice that. But look here, right? So I kind of got this little smiley face going on right here. Now I've disabled the tension adjustment. And so I'll pull this here again. Look at this curve. You can just see instantly it relieves the tension, right? So I'll do that one more time. See that? The curve just gets straightened out because the tension is alleviated. Now, I'm not going to be doing anything to alleviate tension. See that locks in place? The smiley face shape is much sharper, and again, you can see it straightens out. So, I mean, it makes a big difference in terms of how easy it is to do a string job. So all in all, it's a pretty simple product. I just wanted to get some close-up shots to help explain how it works, but I think I really kind of got as good of a picture as I can get, right? I've shown you shots of this. You can see what it does, how these hooks and this lever work together to pull and push tension on strings in the opposite direction so that it makes it easier to go right down the middle, alleviating a lot of the friction that you would normally deal with without a tool like this. So I'll tell you a couple quirks of this product so that you can be, I don't know, you can anticipate them in case you decide to use this yourself. One thing you might notice is the size of this product, right? So what do you do when this won't necessarily move down any further and you still have a few crosses to go? Well, you can move it down and get a little bit more out of it, but eventually you are going to run out of room, right? So what do? Either you can string ahead a couple of crosses, or you can just kind of accept that this tool helped you for like maybe 16 or 17 of the crosses, and the last few you'll just have to do without the assistance of this tool, and that's also fine. But you can kind of play around with that as you want to. Personally, I haven't really decided which one I prefer to do, but you know, there's only a few crosses left. I figure I'm almost done with this racket at that time, but it would be nice because as you get closer to the throat of the racket, that's when the weaving crosses gets even harder and harder. So it would be nice if that was the time where I really could utilize the product. Up here, it's not that bad, but over here, it starts to get more and more tension. And then, you know, the closer you get from here to here, the more this product is really helpful. But then on the last three, you kind of run out of room to use it. And that's just how it is, unless you want to weave ahead a few crosses, which you're totally capable of doing as well if you want to. And that's that. There's a few sizes of this product that will fit depending on your string pattern, and there's an indicator measuring paper that comes with this thing so that you can know which color will work for your racket. And yeah, check them out at stringweavers.com if you want to order some for yourself. These are laser cut plastic pieces, so it's not cheap. This material is pretty durable. It's strong. It's very precise. I think some people have an impression that a plastic tool like this might be cheap, but that's definitely not the case. It's kind of a misnomer. So I just wanted you guys to know that this is laser cut plastic. Very high quality stuff. I just thought it's an interesting tool out there that makes a job that is kind of tedious and stressful, especially for certain strings, a lot easier. So somebody out there stringing a lot of rackets might really benefit from a tool like this. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments if you guys think you're going to get one. If you have any questions I didn't address, I'll try to address them in the comments or future videos. So please like and subscribe. Check out the video description to get a discount on some strings by Tier 1. I will be doing more reviews on strings by Tier 1, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a future video. That's all for now. I'll leave a link to this product in the description as well, and I will see you in the next one. All right, take care. Bye.